So here we have measures 55, 56, 57, and 58 of the second movement. And as you can probably see, the bass line has the theme of the piece, which the flute played at the very beginning. Instead of sleeping, the flute player also has what we'd call a counter melody. It's not only a second voice which runs parallel to the main voice in thirds or whatever, but offers something different when the scale goes downward. And so we have something else here, which is also like a parallel second voice. So here we have an E, and here we have a C. Here we have a D, and here we have an H. A flutist wrote to me to tell me that Americans don't understand that that's an H. They say B, but I use H for my reasons. So, but thank you very much for the comment. I appreciate it. Yeah, so, the D to the F sharp, the E to the G. So it's really sort of like a parallel second voice. But that's what Bach offers in measures 55. Now, what would it sound like if this was offered at the beginning of the piece in the harpsichord part, which is what I'll be, so I'm going, it's difficult for me because I'm not used to doing this, but let's take this flute part and put it down here. And we're talking now not about measures, and let's get rid of this. So we're talking not about measures 55, 6, 7, and 8, but what the flute can sound like, or what it would sound like if the flute part was just in the cembalo, in the harpsichord part. And then it frees up the flute voice to do something else. I guess what I should do is do the flute part this way, as at the beginning, so with this melody, and write the bass as it is. But yeah, I think I'll do that. But I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that in a separate video. But let's take a listen how this sounds, please. Okay, so... and so on and so forth. Now, it sounds exactly the way it looks. Yeah, it's a parallel second voice with ornamentation. Here we have neighbor tone ornamentation. So the D is ornamented chromatically. The C is ornamented chromatically, and so on and so forth. Here it's a diatonic, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same stuff. E, D, C, ha, C, ha, gay, fis, a, ha, a, and so on. So, oh, did I just sing a low ha? Well, you could tell I've been sick this week. Yeah, my voice is a little deeper. I never had a ha before. That's a B for all you Americans who haven't yet fathomed that I use H, also ha, in order to explain a B. It's the most unlogical part of the German language that one can possibly think of, unless you think that the first scale was a Phrygian mode with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, which of course would be B flat. And that's how the, instead of that, the second note after A, the note after A is called in German an H, which tells us really that that wasn't the first scale. So that's getting really off the track. So what I want to do is offer at the beginning of the piece and see how it goes, the melody as the flute is given, the bass line as it's given, and to see what happens if I offer this as the harpsichord voice. Yeah, it should be the same thing. So I'll see you in the next video. It takes about a second.